Have you ever wondered if there is more to Star Wars than what we see in the movies? Well, lots of people think about that too. Some fans have made super cool guesses called theories. These are ideas about the Star Wars universe that might explain things that seem a little strange or mysterious. Today, we are going to talk about some of the greatest Star Wars theories ever. First, let's start with a theory about one of the most famous characters, Darth Vader. You know how Darth Vader looks scary and has that deep, heavy breathing? Well, some fans think Darth Vader might still be alive in secret after he dies. In Return of the Jedi, we see him pass away, but there are small clues that he could come back. Some fans point to the fact that Force ghosts, like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, can still appear after dying. Maybe Darth Vader's spirit didn't just disappear. People imagine that he could be hiding in the Force, waiting to come back when someone needs him. Another cool theory is about the Jedi and the Sith. Jedi are the good guys and Sith are the bad guys, right? But some fans think maybe the Sith are secretly winning the whole time. Think about it. The Sith want power, and even when it looks like the Jedi win, the Sith keep coming back. Palpatine, the evil emperor, is a perfect example. He disappears but always finds a way to come back in different forms. Fans call this the Rule of Two, which is a Sith rule that says only two Sith can exist at a time, a master and an apprentice. Even if the Jedi think they are safe, the Sith might already be planning their next move. Here's a fun one about Yoda. Everyone knows Yoda is small and wise, but some fans think Yoda might actually be hiding a super big secret. What if Yoda is way older than anyone realizes? He already lives to be about 900 years old. Fans think maybe Yoda has seen even more than we can imagine. Maybe he has fought secret battles or knows hidden secrets about the Force that no one else does. Some people even guess that Yoda might know the future because he understands the Force so well. Imagine if Yoda has been planning for hundreds of years to help the Jedi at just the right time. That would be amazing. Then there's a theory about stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are the soldiers for the bad guys, and sometimes they aren't very good at aiming, right? Fans have a funny idea that stormtroopers actually do have a secret plan. Maybe they are pretending to miss their shots on purpose to give the heroes a chance. That's right. Some fans think stormtroopers might secretly like the Jedi or the rebels and want to help them without anyone knowing. Of course, we don't know for sure, but it's fun to imagine. And finally, there's a theory about the Millennium Falcon, the ship that Han Solo flies. We all know it looks old and kind of messy, but fans think it might be one of the most powerful ships in the galaxy. Some fans say it might have secret abilities that we've never seen in the movies. Maybe it can move super fast or even hide from enemies in a special way. After all, it always seems to get out of impossible situations. Maybe the ship itself is kind of like a hero in the Star Wars story. Star Wars is full of mysteries, and that's why these theories are so exciting. Some of them are funny, some are mysterious, and some are even a little scary. But that's what makes Star Wars fun. You never know what might be true. Now that we've talked about Darth Vader, Yoda, and the Millennium Falcon, let's explore some even crazier Star Wars theories. Some of these might make you say, "Whoa, I never thought of that." One big theory is about Luke Skywalker. You know Luke, right? The hero with the lightsaber who fights the bad guys. Some fans think Luke might not be just a hero. Maybe he's one of the smartest Jedi ever, because he learned secret tricks that we don't see in the movies. For example, in the movies, we see Jedi use the Force to move objects or push enemies. But some fans guess that Luke can do things that are much bigger, like controlling time in small ways or knowing things before they happen. Imagine if Luke could sense trouble far away and fix it before anyone even knew. That would make him almost like a superhero. Next, let's talk about Rey. Rey is the hero of the newer Star Wars movies. She's very powerful with the Force. Some fans have a theory that Rey is actually related to an older character, like someone we already know. This theory says she might be connected to Luke or even Palpatine. Why? Because she is so strong with the Force, and some people think power like that doesn't just appear randomly. Some fans even guess that Rey's parents might have been ordinary people, but the Force picked her to become a Jedi anyway. It's like she was born to be a hero. Here's a funny but cool theory about Chewbacca. Chewbacca is the big, furry friend of Han Solo, right? Some fans think Chewbacca might secretly be smarter than he looks. He can't talk like humans, but he understands everything. Fans guess he might even have a plan for every adventure he goes on. Maybe Chewbacca is always one step ahead of the bad guys, even if it doesn't look like it. That's why he's always so brave and never gives up. Now, let's move to a spooky theory about Emperor Palpatine. Palpatine is the big bad guy who wants to rule the galaxy. Some fans think Palpatine might be even older and trickier than we see. Maybe he has secret apprentices that we don't know about, or maybe he can come back in another body, just like he did in The Rise of Skywalker. Some fans even imagine that Palpatine has secret armies hiding on unknown planets, waiting for the perfect time to attack. Yikes! That would make the galaxy even more dangerous than we thought. There's also a fun theory about lightsabers. Lightsabers are the colorful swords Jedi and Sith use, right? Some fans guess that lightsabers might have secret powers we never see in the movies. Maybe some lightsabers can talk to the Force, or even choose their owner. Some fans think that a lightsaber might know if someone is brave enough or pure of heart. That's why Luke's green lightsaber or Rey's blue one feels so special. They might be calling out to the heroes saying, "You are the one." Isn't that a cool idea? And we can't forget about the planets. Star Wars has so many planets, like Tatooine, Endor, and Mustafar. Some fans think some of these planets are hiding secrets. For example, Tatooine looks quiet and sandy, but some fans imagine that there might be secret caves where ancient Jedi or Sith hid powerful treasures. Or maybe Mustafar, the lava planet, has hidden tunnels that only the bravest adventurers can find. These kinds of theories make us think there's more in the Star Wars galaxy than we ever see on screen. The fun thing about Star Wars theories is that they let us use our imagination. Some theories might never be true, but it's exciting to think about them. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll watch a new movie and discover that some of these guesses were right all along. We've already talked about heroes, villains, ships, and planets, but Star Wars has even more mysteries. This part is about secret alliances, hidden powers, and some of the cleverest droids in the galaxy. First, let's talk about secret alliances. Some fans think that not everyone in Star Wars is who they seem. For example, maybe some of the stormtroopers we see are secretly working with the rebels. Remember how sometimes stormtroopers miss their shots? Some fans imagine that this is on purpose. Maybe these stormtroopers don't really want to fight for the Empire. Maybe they are secretly trying to help the good guys without anyone noticing. That would be super sneaky, like being a spy. Next is a theory about the Force. The Force is the magical energy that Jedi and Sith use, right? Some fans think that there are hidden parts of the Force that even the Jedi don't know about. For example, some fans guess that you can use the Force to heal people, control the weather, or even travel to other worlds without a spaceship. That's why some people think that the Force is bigger and more mysterious than the movies show. Imagine if someone could use the Force to talk to animals or even plants. That would be amazing. Now let's talk about droids. Droids are robots like R2-D2 and C3-PO. Some fans have a theory that droids are smarter than they look. Maybe R2-D2 knows all the secrets of the galaxy and just pretends to be a little helper robot. Maybe he has secret maps, hidden messages, or even secret powers in his circuits. And C-3PO, who always worries, might actually understand the plans of the galaxy better than anyone thinks. Some fans even think that droids could be key heroes if the humans and aliens don't notice. Here's a funny but clever theory about BB-8, the round droid from the newer movies. Some fans think BB-8 might be connected to the Force in a secret way. Maybe he can sense danger or guide the heroes without anyone realizing it. That's why he always seems to show up at the perfect moment. BB-8 might be small, but he could be one of the smartest helpers in the whole galaxy. There's also a theory about Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is the villain from the new movies, and some fans think he might have a secret good side. He's powerful with the Force, but maybe he's just confused. Some fans imagine that Kylo Ren is trying to find his place in the galaxy and might secretly want to help the good guys. That's what makes his story so interesting. He's not all bad, and maybe he can be a hero someday. Another theory is about hidden planets and secret bases. Some fans believe there are planets we have never seen, with hidden Jedi temples or secret Sith weapons. Maybe some of these planets are invisible, hidden behind asteroids or cloaked with special technology. Imagine a planet with a huge treasure or a secret weapon that could change the galaxy. That's the kind of idea fans love to think about because it makes Star Wars feel endless, like there is always something new to discover. Finally, some fans have a theory about time in Star Wars. Maybe time isn't exactly the same for everyone. For example, some think that certain Jedi can see the future or even visit the past in visions. That could explain how characters sometimes seem to know things before they happen. Some fans imagine that one day the heroes might even travel through time using the Force. That would be a super exciting adventure. Star Wars is full of mysteries, and these theories make the galaxy feel bigger and more magical. Heroes, villains, droids, planets, and the Force all have secrets we might never fully understand. But that's what makes thinking about Star Wars so much fun. It's a world where anything can happen. Star Wars is full of surprises, and some of the best theories are about family secrets, hidden identities, and battles that might mean more than they seem. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about secret family connections. Star Wars has a lot of stories about families, and some fans think there are even more hidden ones. For example, some people guess that certain characters we think are strangers might actually be related. Maybe a hero and a villain are cousins, or a side character is secretly a Jedi. Fans love this idea because it can make the story even more exciting. Imagine finding out that your best friend was secretly a hero or villain all along. Next is a theory about hidden identities. Some characters might not be who they say they are. For example, some fans think that Palpatine, the evil emperor, might have had a secret identity even before he became emperor. Maybe he was someone we know in disguise, slowly working to get power over the galaxy. Fans also think some minor characters, like merchants or soldiers, could secretly be spies or heroes. That would make every small scene in Star Wars super important. There's a fun theory about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan is one of the wisest Jedi, but some fans think he might have had secret adventures we never saw. Maybe he traveled to unknown planets, learned new Force powers, or even met hidden creatures in the galaxy. Some fans imagine that Obi-Wan left clues behind for future Jedi, like secret messages only someone strong in the Force could find. That would make him not just a hero, but a hidden guide for generations. Another theory is about Anakin Skywalker before he became Darth Vader. Some fans think he might have been born with a special destiny, even beyond what the movies tell us. Maybe Anakin had secret abilities as a baby that no one noticed at first. Some fans even guess that the Force was trying to guide him toward a specific path, even if it led to him becoming Darth Vader. That's what makes his story so dramatic and mysterious. Let's not forget about secret battles. Some fans think that there are battles in the galaxy that we never see. Maybe Jedi and Sith fought on hidden planets or in secret locations while the main story was happening. Fans imagine that these secret battles could have changed the course of history in the Star Wars galaxy. That's why some people like to imagine maps of secret planets and battle sites. It makes the galaxy feel alive and full of surprises. Here's a fun one about stormtroopers again. Some fans believe that certain stormtroopers might secretly be Force-sensitive. That means they could feel the Force even if they aren't Jedi or Sith. Imagine a stormtrooper who can sense danger, predict attacks, or even push objects with the Force without anyone knowing. That would make the galaxy even more mysterious, because even the soldiers might have secret powers. There's also a theory about the Jedi temples. Some fans think that the Jedi built secret rooms or hidden chambers in their temples that we never see. Maybe these rooms have ancient books, powerful lightsabers, or even holograms of past Jedi giving advice. Imagine discovering a hidden room with all the secrets of the Jedi. That would be like finding treasure, but even cooler because it's magical. Finally, some fans think that the Force itself might have a mind of its own. Maybe the Force chooses who will become Jedi or Sith, and it sometimes guides events in secret ways. That would explain why certain heroes always seem to be in the right place at the right time. Maybe the Force is trying to keep the galaxy balanced, even if the characters don't know it. Star Wars is full of mysteries, and the coolest thing about these theories is that they make us think about the story in new ways. Families, hidden identities, secret battles, and the Force all have secrets waiting to be discovered. Thinking about these possibilities is almost like having our own Jedi adventure right from home. Star Wars is full of mysteries, and some of the most exciting theories are about characters we think we know, secret messages in the movies, and what might happen in the future. Let's explore some of these wild ideas. First, let's talk about mysterious characters. Some fans think that characters like Boba Fett or Jabba the Hutt might have secret powers or secret plans we never see. For example, Boba Fett is a bounty hunter who always seems to survive dangerous situations. Some fans think he might have a secret connection to the Force, or even be related to a Jedi or Sith. Imagine if Boba Fett was not just a cool fighter, but someone who could change the fate of the galaxy. Next, some fans think that little things in the movies are actually secret messages. For example, some fans notice certain colors of lightsabers or costumes might mean something hidden. Maybe a green lightsaber shows a secret plan, or a red one warns of danger. Fans even look for hidden clues in background objects, like statues or droids, that might hint at future events. It's like a giant treasure hunt where every little detail matters. There's a fun theory about R2-D2 and C3PO working together secretly. Fans think they might be trying to guide the heroes behind the scenes. R2-D2 carries secret plans, and C3PO talks to many characters, so maybe they are helping the galaxy in ways we don't even notice. Some fans imagine that droids like them are the unsung heroes of the Star Wars story, quietly saving the day. Another exciting theory is about the Force and destiny. Some fans believe that the Force might be choosing who becomes a hero or villain long before they are born. That means some characters are born to do great things or terrible things, and the Force is guiding them along the way. This could explain why Anakin Skywalker, Luke, and Rey all seem to have amazing powers. Maybe the Force has a bigger plan that we don't fully understand yet. Let's talk about secret alliances again. Some fans think that even the villains might not be all bad. For example, Kylo Ren is a villain, but he might secretly want to do good sometimes. Maybe some characters in the Empire or First Order secretly help the heroes. This idea makes the story more exciting because we never know who we can trust. It's like a game of hide and seek across the galaxy. There's also a theory about hidden creatures and animals. Star Wars has so many creatures, like tauntauns, womp rats, and porgs. Some fans think these animals might be smarter than they seem. Maybe some of them are secretly helping the heroes, or even protecting important secrets. Imagine a little porg carrying a secret message to Luke or Rey without anyone noticing. That would be adorable and amazing at the same time. Some fans even have a theory about future Star Wars stories. They think the galaxy is never truly safe, and new heroes and villains will always appear. Maybe new Jedi, Sith, and droids will discover hidden planets, secret force powers, and long-lost treasures. This makes Star Wars feel endless, like there is always a new adventure waiting around the corner. Finally, one of the coolest theories is that the Star Wars galaxy might be connected in secret ways we don't see. Maybe characters, planets, and events from different movies are secretly linked by the Force or by hidden history. Some fans imagine that a story we saw long ago could be influencing events far in the future. That means the galaxy is one big puzzle, and every movie is a piece of the picture. Star Wars is full of secrets, and these theories show us that there is always more to imagine. Heroes, villains, droids, creatures, and the Force all have mysteries waiting to be discovered. Thinking about these ideas makes watching Star Wars even more fun because it turns the movies into a giant adventure in our minds. Star Wars is full of mysteries, and some of the most exciting theories are about secret Sith powers, hidden pasts of the Jedi, and shocking what-if ideas. Let's dive into some of the wildest ones. First, let's talk about secret Sith powers. Sith are the bad guys who use the dark side of the Force, like Darth Vader and Palpatine. Some fans think that Sith might have secret powers we never see in the movies. For example, maybe they can control minds without anyone noticing, or even hide objects and people in invisible ways. Some fans imagine that a Sith could even sneak into the heroes' dreams to trick them. That would be pretty scary, but also makes the stories more exciting. Next is a theory about the hidden past of the Jedi. Jedi are the good guys who use the Force for peace, but some fans think that not everything about the Jedi is as perfect as it seems. Maybe some Jedi made mistakes a long time ago, or some Jedi tried to learn powers that were too dangerous. Some fans imagine secret Jedi journals hidden in temples, filled with amazing tricks and warnings. Finding those journals could help future heroes become even stronger. There's a fun theory about Yoda again. Fans think Yoda might know secrets about the dark side that no one else knows. Maybe he has fought secret Sith battles or hidden special Jedi tools on secret planets. Some fans even imagine that Yoda can sense danger from very far away, and that's why he always seems to appear just in time to help the heroes. That would make him one of the most mysterious characters in Star Wars. Another theory is about the Emperor, Palpatine. Some fans think he might have learned how to survive even if his body is destroyed. In the movies, Palpatine seems to always come back, so fans imagine that he might have a secret way to live forever through the dark side. Maybe he hides in shadows, waiting for the right moment to return. That makes him one of the most dangerous villains because he never truly disappears. Here's a theory about the Force itself. Some fans believe that the Force might have secret rules we don't know about. For example, maybe the Force can choose who will become powerful, or even who will fall to the dark side. Some fans imagine that the Force can guide events in ways that even the Jedi and Sith don't understand. That makes every battle, every choice, and every adventure connected in a bigger way. Let's talk about secret what-if ideas. Some fans love to imagine what would happen if things were different. What if Darth Vader never turned to the dark side? What if Luke Skywalker became a Sith? Or what if the Jedi never lost the battle against the Sith? These ideas let fans play with the story in their minds and imagine all sorts of amazing adventures. It's like opening a door to a galaxy full of endless possibilities. Some fans also think there might be hidden heroes in the Star Wars universe. Maybe characters who look small, weak, or unimportant are secretly very powerful or brave. For example, a little droid or a side character could save the galaxy without anyone noticing. Fans love to imagine these hidden heroes because it makes the story feel bigger and more magical. Finally, there's a theory about secret connections across time. Some fans think that events in the older Star Wars movies are secretly linked to the newer ones. Maybe a choice made long ago by a Jedi or Sith affects what happens hundreds of years later. That would mean the galaxy is like one giant story, and every little thing matters. It makes watching Star Wars like solving a huge puzzle. Star Wars is full of mysteries, secrets, and amazing ideas. These theories about Sith powers, hidden Jedi pasts, the Force, and secret heroes make the galaxy feel even bigger and more magical. Thinking about these possibilities is almost like being a Jedi or Sith ourselves, imagining what might happen next and exploring every corner of the galaxy. Star Wars has so many amazing things, and some of the coolest theories are about hidden planets, mysterious creatures, and secret powers of droids and ships. Let's explore some of these ideas. First, let's talk about hidden planets. The Star Wars galaxy is huge, and some fans think there are planets we have never seen. Maybe these planets have secret Jedi or Sith temples, hidden treasures, or dangerous creatures. Some fans imagine that heroes like Luke or Rey might discover these planets one day. These hidden worlds could change the story completely. Imagine a planet covered in ice with hidden tunnels, or a jungle planet with magical plants that help the Force. It makes the galaxy feel endless and exciting. Next is a theory about mysterious creatures. Star Wars has all kinds of creatures, from tiny porgs to giant rancors. Some fans think some of these creatures are smarter or more powerful than they look. Maybe some animals can sense the Force, or even secretly help the heroes. For example, a tiny creature could guide a hero through a dangerous place without anyone noticing, or a big scary creature might protect a hidden treasure. Thinking about this makes every creature in Star Wars seem magical and important. Now let's talk about droids. Droids are robots like R2, D2, C3PO, and BB-8, but some fans think they are more than just helpers. Maybe some droids can secretly control machines, find hidden paths, or even protect secrets for the heroes. For example, R2-D2 always seems to be in the right place at the right time, carrying important messages or tools. Some fans think droids might even be connected to the Force in a small way, guiding the heroes when they don't know it. That makes them very clever and very important. Here's a theory about ships, like the Millennium Falcon. Some fans think that the Falcon might have hidden powers. Maybe it can go faster than we see in the movies, or even hide from enemies in special ways. Some fans imagine that the Falcon has secret compartments with important tools or messages. Maybe the ship itself is a hero, helping Han, Chewbacca, and the others without anyone realizing it. That would make every adventure even more exciting. There's also a theory about secret Force places. Some fans believe that there are locations in the galaxy where the Force is stronger. Maybe there are hidden caves, mountains, or forests where Jedi or Sith can train in secret. These places could hold ancient knowledge, powerful lightsabers, or even Force spirits. Imagine discovering a hidden place where the Force is super strong. It would be like finding magic in the real world. Some fans have a theory about hidden messages in the movies. They look for clues in things like costumes, colors, or backgrounds. Maybe a little symbol on a droid or a statue in a temple tells a secret story. Fans love finding these hidden messages because it's like solving a puzzle while watching the movie. It makes every scene more exciting because you never know what secret clue might appear. Finally, some fans think that all of these hidden planets, creatures, droids, and ships are connected by the Force. Maybe the Force is guiding them to help the heroes and keep the galaxy balanced. This would explain why certain events happen at just the right time, or why small characters can make a big difference. The galaxy is like one big story where everything is connected, and every little secret could change the future. Star Wars is full of mysteries and secrets. Hidden planets, magical creatures, clever droids, and amazing ships all make the galaxy feel alive and full of adventure. Thinking about these theories lets us imagine even bigger stories and new adventures for our favorite heroes. Star Wars is full of mysteries, and some of the most exciting theories are about the secret pasts of famous characters, hidden powers of the Force, and what-if adventures that could change everything. Let's explore these amazing ideas. First, let's talk about secret pasts. Some fans think that characters we know might have hidden histories that we never see in the movies. For example, Rey might have had adventures as a child that shaped her powers without anyone knowing. Or maybe Kylo Ren had secret lessons from someone who wanted to guide him in a different way. Fans love imagining what happened before the movie started because it makes the characters even more interesting. Imagine discovering a hidden story about your favorite hero. Next is a theory about hidden powers of the Force. The Force is magical, and some fans think there are powers we've never seen. Maybe some Jedi or Sith can travel to other planets instantly, read thoughts, or even create illusions. Some fans imagine that heroes like Luke or Rey could do secret tricks to help their friends without anyone noticing. Maybe the Force has rules that we don't fully understand, and these rules guide the heroes and villains in secret ways. There's also a fun theory about what-if adventures. Some fans like to imagine what would happen if things were different. What if Darth Vader never turned to the dark side? What if Palpatine won and the galaxy was ruled by the Sith forever? What if the Millennium Falcon was destroyed early in the story? These what-if ideas let fans think about the Star Wars galaxy in new ways. It's like imagining a different ending to your favorite story, which makes the adventure feel endless. Some fans have a theory about secret friends. Maybe some small or hidden characters are actually very important. For example, a little droid or an animal could carry messages, help in battles, or even protect secrets. Fans love this idea because it shows that anyone, no matter how small, can make a big difference. It makes the Star Wars galaxy feel like a place where every character has a purpose. There's also a theory about secret messages from the past. Some fans think that Jedi and Sith left clues for the future. Maybe ancient Jedi wrote hidden instructions, or old Sith left secret traps to challenge future heroes. Fans love finding these messages because it's like going on a treasure hunt across the galaxy. Every new clue could change how the story is understood. Let's not forget about time. Some fans think that time in Star Wars might not work the way we think. Maybe the Force lets characters see the past or future, or even visit moments that already happened. That could explain why some heroes seem to know things before they happen. Imagine being able to see the future and help save the galaxy before anyone else knows there's danger. Finally, there's a theory that all these secrets are connected. Hidden pasts, secret powers, mysterious characters, and what-if adventures might all be part of one big plan in the galaxy. Fans imagine that the Force, heroes, villains, and even small creatures are all part of a giant story. That makes Star Wars feel endless and magical because every little detail could matter for the future. Star Wars is full of mysteries and surprises. Thinking about secret pasts, hidden powers, what-if adventures, and tiny heroes helps us imagine even bigger stories. The galaxy is huge, magical, and full of adventure. And these theories let us explore it in our minds in ways the movies don't always show.
We've explored so many Star Wars theories already, but now it's time for the ultimate ideas, combining heroes, villains, the Force, hidden secrets, and the wildest what-if adventures. These are the theories that make the galaxy feel endless and magical. First, let's talk about the ultimate hero theory. Some fans think that someone we already know could be even more powerful than we think. For example, Luke, Rey, or even a small side character could have secret force powers waiting to be discovered. Maybe they are destined to unite the galaxy or even bring peace in ways no one has imagined. Fans love this idea because it means that anyone can be a hero, even if they seem small or ordinary. Next is the ultimate villain theory. Some fans imagine that Palpatine, Darth Vader, or a secret Sith could return in the future with powers that no one has ever seen. Maybe they have learned new force tricks, hidden in secret places, or created armies we don't know about. This theory is exciting because it shows that the battle between good and evil never really ends in Star Wars. Every hero must stay brave and clever. There's also a theory about ultimate hidden connections. Some fans think that all the characters, planets, droids, and creatures are secretly linked by the Force. Maybe small events in one story affect big events in another. Maybe even hidden objects, like lightsabers or droids, are part of a giant plan. Fans love this theory because it makes the Star Wars galaxy feel like one huge puzzle where every detail matters. Another theory is about ultimate, what-if adventures. Some fans like to imagine what would happen if everything changed. What if Darth Vader never turned bad? What if the Jedi lost forever? What if new heroes appeared from hidden planets? These what-if ideas let fans play with the story and imagine adventures that could happen beyond the movies. It's like imagining a new galaxy of endless possibilities. There's a theory about ultimate Force powers. Some fans think that the Force has secrets we have never seen. Maybe it can guide time, protect the galaxy, or even choose new heroes in secret ways. Maybe it can connect all living things, so even small creatures, droids, and ordinary people can make a big difference. That makes the galaxy feel alive and magical, as if the Force is everywhere, watching and helping. Fans also have a theory about ultimate secrets. Maybe there are hidden planets, treasures, and ancient knowledge that no one has found yet. Maybe there are secret temples with books that teach amazing Force powers. Maybe droids, creatures, and even ships have secret abilities that could help the heroes at just the right moment. Imagining these secrets makes the galaxy feel full of adventure waiting to be discovered. Finally, there's a theory that combines everything: heroes, villains, the Force, secrets, and adventures. Some fans think that the Star Wars galaxy is one giant story that never really ends. Every character, every planet, every battle, and every secret is part of a bigger plan. The Force guides events, heroes rise, villains return, and small actions can change everything. Thinking about this theory makes Star Wars feel like a magical world we can explore forever, in movies, books, games, and in our imagination. Star Wars is full of mysteries, secrets, and amazing possibilities. Heroes, villains, droids, creatures, the Force, hidden planets, and what-if adventures all make the galaxy feel endless. These ultimate theories show us that Star Wars is not just a story we watch. It's a universe we can imagine, explore, and dream about forever. The galaxy is huge, magical, and full of adventure, and the best part is that the adventure never really ends. Have you ever wondered what really happens in the Star Wars galaxy when the movies aren't showing it? Some fans think about these ideas, called theories. Today, we're going to explore new Star Wars theories that are crazy, mysterious, and super fun. Let's start with a theory about Darth Vader. Everyone knows he's scary and powerful, but some fans think Darth Vader might have had secret Jedi training before we even knew it. Maybe he learned tricks in secret that made him nearly unbeatable. Some fans even imagine that he could communicate with other Jedi secretly through the Force, even while working for the Emperor. That would make him even more mysterious. There's a theory about Princess Leia too. Some fans imagine that Leia might have had secret Force abilities all along. Maybe she could sense danger or move things without anyone noticing. Some fans even think she might have trained in secret with Obi-Wan or Yoda. That would explain why she's so brave and clever in every situation. Then there's a theory about the Millennium Falcon. Everyone knows it's fast, but some fans imagine that it's secretly alive in its own way. Maybe it has a force connection or chooses its pilots, helping them escape danger when they need it most. Imagine a ship that's almost a hero itself. Some fans think about Chewbacca. Maybe Chewbacca can understand the Force in his own way. Maybe he can sense danger or know the perfect time to help Han, even if he can't talk like humans. That makes him more than just a friend. He's a secret guardian. Finally, some fans think the Star Wars galaxy itself is alive. Maybe planets, stars, and creatures are all connected by the Force, guiding heroes and villains in secret ways. That would make the galaxy magical, alive, and full of surprises. Part 2. Let's talk about secret Jedi techniques. Some fans think Jedi have tricks we never see in the movies. Maybe some Jedi can travel short distances instantly, or hear secret thoughts across planets. Imagine Luke or Rey using these secret powers to save the day without anyone noticing. There's a theory about R2-D2. Maybe R2-D2 is secretly the smartest character in Star Wars. He carries messages, unlocks doors, and seems to appear at the perfect time. Some fans think he might even be secretly controlling things behind the scenes. That would make him a secret hero. Another theory is about stormtroopers. Maybe some of them secretly help the heroes. They miss their shots on purpose or give clues without anyone noticing. Maybe some stormtroopers don't really like fighting for the Empire. They're secretly rebels at heart. Fans also imagine secret hidden creatures. Maybe some of the animals in Star Wars can sense the Force. They might help heroes or protect secrets without anyone knowing. Imagine a tiny creature leading a hero to a hidden treasure or saving the day in secret. Finally, some fans think about hidden messages in the movies. Maybe small details like colors, shapes, or background objects are clues about future events. Watching carefully could reveal secret plans from the Jedi or Sith. Part 3. Some fans have a theory about hidden Sith powers. Maybe the Sith can control objects or minds in secret, or even hide themselves for years without being seen. This makes them extra dangerous because the heroes might not know what is coming. There's a theory about Luke Skywalker. Maybe he has secret Force abilities we don't see. Some fans imagine he can sense the future, move faster than anyone thinks, or even communicate with heroes on distant planets without being there. Another theory is about Rey's past. Some fans imagine she might be related to hidden Jedi or Sith, or maybe her parents were ordinary people chosen by the Force. This would explain why she is so powerful, even when she starts as an ordinary girl. Fans also love to imagine secret battles. Maybe Jedi and Sith fought on hidden planets or in invisible locations, and we never saw it. These battles could have shaped history in ways the movies don't show. Finally, there's a theory about the Force itself. Some fans think it has secret rules, guiding events and people in ways we don't understand. Maybe it can even protect the galaxy secretly or connect heroes and villains in unexpected ways. Part 4. Some fans think Palpatine might be trickier than we know. Maybe he has secret apprentices we don't see, or secret plans for the galaxy even after he's gone. This would make him one of the most dangerous villains ever. There's a theory about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maybe he went on secret adventures we never saw. Maybe he left clues or hidden messages for future Jedi to follow. That would make him a hero even when no one is watching. Another fun theory is about the Millennium Falcon again. Some fans imagine it might have secret compartments or hidden Force powers, helping heroes escape danger in ways no one sees. Some fans think small creatures, like porgs or Ewoks, might secretly help the heroes. Maybe they carry messages, warn of danger, or protect treasures. That would make even tiny characters important in the Star Wars galaxy. Finally, there's a theory about time. Maybe some Jedi can see the past or future, or even visit moments that already happened. That could explain why certain heroes seem to know things before they happen. Part 5. Some fans have a theory about hidden planets. Maybe there are worlds full of secrets, Jedi temples, Sith weapons, or magical creatures. Heroes might discover them someday, and these planets could change the story completely. There's a theory about hidden droids. Maybe some droids have secret abilities, like unlocking doors, controlling machines, or guiding heroes. R2, D2, BB-8, or even C-3PO could secretly be the smartest characters. Fans also imagine hidden Jedi powers. Maybe some Jedi can communicate without speaking, travel great distances instantly, or even hide in shadows without being seen. Another theory is about secret heroes. Maybe a small, quiet character, like a droid, alien, or animal, can secretly save the day. This shows that anyone can be a hero, no matter how small. Finally, some fans think the galaxy is connected. Maybe the Force links everyone and everything, so small actions can change huge events. That would make the galaxy feel magical and alive. Part 6. There's a theory about Kylo Ren. Maybe he has a hidden good side, secretly wanting to help the heroes. Fans love this idea because it makes villains more complicated and interesting. Some fans think hidden treasures exist. Maybe ancient Jedi or Sith left magical items that heroes or villains could find later. Another theory is about secret Force animals. Maybe some creatures can sense danger, guide heroes, or even protect ancient knowledge without anyone noticing. Fans also imagine hidden ships. Maybe some ships, like the Millennium Falcon, can do secret tricks or hide from enemies using special powers. Finally, some fans think the Force has a mind of its own, guiding heroes and villains secretly to keep the galaxy balanced. Part 7. Some fans imagine secret family secrets. Maybe characters we know are related in ways we don't see. Heroes and villains might be cousins or connected through the Force. There's a theory about secret messages in the movies. Maybe colors, objects, or droids are clues for the future, telling the heroes what to do. Fans also imagine secret battles on hidden planets, shaping history without anyone knowing. Another theory is about droid intelligence. Maybe droids like R2, D2, or BB-8 know more than anyone and secretly protect the galaxy. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there were heroes, villains, and mysteries. Star Wars is full of amazing stories, but some fans like to imagine secret ideas that make the story even cooler. Today, we are going to explore some of the greatest Star Wars theories, and some of them might blow your mind. Have you ever thought about how powerful some characters are, even when we don't see them do much? One of the most popular theories is that Emperor Palpatine has been controlling everything all along. You see, Palpatine looks like just a scary old man in a dark robe, but some fans think he is actually the smartest villain ever. From the very beginning, he tricked everyone into fighting each other. He made Anakin Skywalker become Darth Vader, started the Clone Wars, and even made the Jedi think they were safe, when they weren't. This theory is exciting because it makes you see the movies in a whole new way. Every time something bad happens, you can imagine Palpatine quietly smiling behind the scenes. Some people think he even had a plan for Luke Skywalker before Luke was born. Isn't that crazy? It's like Palpatine was playing a giant game of chess with the whole galaxy. Another idea about Palpatine is that he might not really die. At the end of Return of the Jedi, he falls into a big electric chair thing, but some fans think he used the Force to survive. This theory makes people wonder if he could come back again to trick everyone. Star Wars has surprises, so maybe he did. But it's not just Palpatine who has secrets. Some fans think Darth Vader might have secretly cared about Luke even before they met. Imagine a scary, black-armored villain walking around, but deep down, he is watching out for his son. Some scenes hint at it, like when Vader doesn't hurt Luke too badly in their first fight. The idea is that the Force might have guided Vader to protect Luke without him even realizing it. Fans also have fun thinking about hidden messages in the Jedi and Sith powers. The Jedi use the Force to do good things like lift rocks, jump super high, and sense danger. The Sith, like Darth Vader and Palpatine, use the Force for dark things, like lightning and fear. Some fans believe there is a secret reason why the Force has a light side and a dark side. It's like balance in the universe. Every time a Jedi falls to the dark side, it might be part of a bigger story that we don't see yet. One of the most exciting parts of Star Wars is that the movies, shows, and books all connect. This is where fan theories get really fun. Some people think that characters we see for only a few minutes are actually super important later. Like, maybe a tiny alien in the background is secretly working for the Jedi or the Sith. Every small scene could hide a clue if you look closely. The best thing about Star Wars theories is that they make the story feel bigger and more mysterious. It's like a giant puzzle where you can imagine your own pieces. Even if the theory isn't true, thinking about it makes you feel like a detective in space. So the next time you watch Star Wars, pay attention to the sneaky looks, secret smiles, and tiny details. Maybe you will see something that others didn't notice. Who knows? Maybe you will even come up with your own amazing theory that could become famous one day. Jar Jar Binks is one of the silliest characters in Star Wars. He trips over things, makes funny noises, and talks in a very weird way. Most people think he's just a clumsy friend. But some fans have a crazy theory. Jar Jar Binks might actually be a secret Sith Lord. That's right, a bad guy in disguise, pretending to be silly. Think about it. Jar Jar is everywhere important, even when it doesn't seem like he's doing much. He helps the bad guys in big ways, like when he convinces the Senate to give Palpatine more power. That sounds like a mistake, but what if it wasn't a mistake at all? Some fans think Jar Jar is secretly very smart and is actually helping the Sith without anyone knowing. There are also moments in the movies when Jar Jar does things that seem accidental, but could actually be super powerful force moves. For example, when he jumps really high, falls in strange ways, or avoids danger at the last second, some people think he's using the Force to make it look like he's clumsy. Maybe he's hiding his powers so nobody will suspect him. Another part of this theory says that Jar Jar might be the one who planned Palpatine's rise to power all along. That's huge. Imagine a character who looks silly but is secretly controlling events in the galaxy. Jar Jar could be the most sneaky villain ever because nobody expects him to be smart. Some fans even think Jar Jar could fight like a Sith if he wanted to. If he revealed his real powers, he might be able to use the Force to push people, jump incredibly high, and even make chaos happen in battle. The idea is fun because it turns a silly, funny character into a secret supervillain. One reason people love this theory is that it's mysterious. Star Wars has so many characters, and sometimes the smallest ones could hide the biggest secrets. Jar Jar is funny and clumsy, but if this theory were true, he would be tricking everyone, which is exactly what a Sith loves to do. Even if the theory isn't real, it makes watching the movies more exciting. Next time you see Jar Jar falling, tripping, or talking in his silly way, you might start to wonder, is he really just clumsy, or is he hiding something amazing? Maybe he's secretly laughing because he knows something nobody else does. Star Wars is full of surprises, and theories like this show that any character, no matter how funny or small, could have a hidden story. It's fun to imagine a silly character being one of the smartest and sneakiest people in the galaxy. So, keep an eye on Jar Jar next time you watch Star Wars. Watch how he moves, what he says, and how he always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Maybe, just maybe, he's not as silly as he looks. Obi-Wan Kenobi is one of the most famous Jedi in Star Wars. He is brave, wise, and a really good fighter with a lightsaber. But some fans have a theory that Obi-Wan secretly trained Anakin Skywalker's children before we even knew it. That's right, he might have been helping them in secret when they were very young. Think about it. After Anakin became Darth Vader, Obi-Wan had to hide and protect Luke. He left him on Tatooine, a sandy planet, far away from the bad guys. But some fans think Obi-Wan didn't just leave Luke there. Maybe he secretly helped him learn the Force in small ways, without Luke knowing. Imagine a hidden Jedi teacher, giving secret lessons while nobody else sees. Some people also think that Leia might have gotten secret guidance from Obi-Wan too. Even though she grew up in a royal palace and didn't train as a Jedi at first, maybe Obi-Wan left clues, messages, or even hidden Force lessons for her. It's like a treasure hunt in the galaxy, but instead of gold, it's learning how to use the Force. This theory is exciting because it makes Obi-Wan even more heroic. He's not just fighting the bad guys, he's quietly protecting the next generation of heroes. He knows the galaxy is dangerous, so he might have been making sure that Luke and Leia are ready for the big battles ahead. Some fans point to moments in the movies where it seems like Luke or Leia just know the right thing to do. Maybe Obi-Wan gave them secret guidance in ways we can't see. For example, Luke seems to learn very fast when Obi-Wan teaches him a little about the Force. Could it be that he had been getting hints before their big training started? Another fun part of this theory is thinking about how Obi-Wan might have used the Force to protect them without anyone noticing. Maybe he moved objects, blocked dangers, or guided their paths in ways that seemed like luck. Fans love imagining Obi-Wan as a secret guardian, quietly shaping the heroes behind the scenes. Even more exciting is the idea that Obi-Wan's secret training could explain how Leia becomes so brave and wise later on. She fights the Empire, makes important decisions, and senses things about the Force. Maybe it's because Obi-Wan planted seeds of knowledge long before she realized it. The coolest thing about this theory is how it makes Obi-Wan feel magical and mysterious. He's not just a Jedi who fights, he's a Jedi who plans ahead, protects, and teaches in ways that nobody sees. That's a really powerful kind of heroism. So, the next time you watch Obi-Wan, think about all the secret ways he might be helping Luke and Leia. Even when he's far away, he could be guiding them, protecting them, and making sure they grow up to be heroes. Obi-Wan might be the quietest, sneakiest, and most thoughtful Jedi in the whole galaxy. Boba Fett is one of the coolest characters in Star Wars. He wears shiny armor, rides a jetpack, and is an amazing bounty hunter. Even though he doesn't talk much, fans love him because he is mysterious. Some people have a theory that Boba Fett might secretly be alive after all these years and even more powerful than we think. Think about it. In Return of the Jedi, Boba falls into a big pit called the Sarlacc. Everyone thought he was gone forever. But fans noticed something. Boba Fett wears armor, has gadgets, and is very clever. Some people think he could have used the tools in his armor to escape the Sarlacc, which would be super hard but not impossible for someone as smart as him. This theory is exciting because it means Boba Fett could come back and be even stronger. Imagine him practicing, learning new tricks, and getting ready to face anyone who dares to fight him. It's like he disappeared for a while, trained in secret, and now he's ready to surprise everyone. Some fans also believe that Boba Fett might have learned the ways of the Force without anyone knowing. Maybe while hiding, he met someone who taught him how to use the Force, which would make him way more powerful than other bounty hunters. If this is true, he wouldn't just be fast or smart. He could have abilities that even Jedi would notice. Another part of the theory is about Boba Fett's armor. Fans think that his armor isn't just for protection. It might have hidden tools and gadgets that we haven't seen yet. Maybe it can help him survive crazy situations, fly faster, or even fight in ways that look impossible. This would make him a secret superhero or supervillain depending on which side he chooses. Fans also love imagining that Boba Fett could team up with other characters or even challenge the Empire secretly. He might help heroes or work alone. That's the fun of the theory. It can go in so many directions. Maybe he becomes a hero, maybe he stays a mysterious bounty hunter, or maybe he does a little bit of both. Even small hints in the shows and comics make fans wonder if this theory is true. Boba Fett is clever, patient, and always thinks ahead. If anyone could survive something impossible like the Sarlacc, it would be him. That's why fans believe he might not just be alive, he could be planning the next big adventure. The best part about this theory is that it keeps the story full of surprises. You never know when Boba Fett might appear, wearing his armor, ready to show new powers, or saving the day in a way nobody expects. It makes Star Wars feel even bigger and more mysterious. So next time you see Boba Fett, remember, he might be hiding secrets, planning his next move, and becoming stronger while everyone thinks he's gone. In the galaxy far, far away, you can never underestimate someone as clever and mysterious as Boba Fett. Kylo Ren is one of the most dramatic and mysterious characters in Star Wars. He wears a dark mask, uses a red lightsaber, and is very powerful with the Force. But some fans have a theory that Kylo Ren might secretly be more like Anakin Skywalker than we realize, and that could explain a lot about his choices and struggles. Think about it. Kylo Ren idolizes Darth Vader, who used to be Anakin. He wants to be strong, feared, and in control. But deep down, he also struggles with the light side of the Force, the part that wants to do good. Just like Anakin, he is torn between being a hero and being a villain. That's why fans call him a conflicted hero. Some fans believe that Kylo Ren's love for Rey is part of this connection to Anakin. Remember how Anakin loved Padme? Kylo Ren has feelings for Rey that are very strong, and they affect his decisions. Fans think that, just like Anakin, love and fear make him make big choices that could change the galaxy. It's like history repeating itself in a new generation. Another part of the theory is that Kylo Ren secretly wants to be redeemed. Even when he does bad things, he sometimes hesitates or shows doubt. That's very similar to Anakin, who ultimately chose to help save Luke at the very end. Fans think Kylo Ren might also have a path to redemption, even if it takes a long time or a huge event to push him there. Some fans also notice that Kylo Ren struggles with the dark side differently than other villains. He isn't fully calm or in control like Palpatine. Sometimes he yells, throws tantrums, or shows sadness. That's like Anakin, who also had trouble controlling his anger. Fans think this shows that Kylo Ren's story is really a continuation of Anakin's journey, just in a new time, with new challenges. Another fun idea is that the Force is guiding Kylo Ren in secret. Even when he does things wrong, he sometimes ends up helping the heroes without knowing it. Fans compare this to Anakin, who was called the Chosen One, because he would bring balance to the Force. Maybe Kylo Ren has a similar hidden destiny. This theory is exciting because it makes Kylo Ren more than just a scary villain. He's a complicated character with feelings, struggles, and a secret path to maybe doing the right thing. It's like watching someone fight inside themselves while also fighting in epic battles with lightsabers and blasters. So the next time you see Kylo Ren, think about all the ways he might be like Anakin, conflicted, powerful, and full of secrets. He might make choices that surprise everyone, and maybe, just maybe, he could end up doing something that changes the galaxy forever. Star Wars is full of surprises, and Kylo Ren is one of the best examples of how complicated heroes and villains can be.